this question. A, B, C are in GP. A, B, C are in GP. Ax square plus 2bx plus c is equal to 0. Ax square plus 2bx is equal to 0. Bx square plus 2ex plus f is equal to 0 have a root common. So that a by d, b by e, c by f are in HP. We have to show this. So the first equation, second equation are having one common root. They have to show this. See, if you observe, A, B, C are in GP, B square is equal to AC. What is delta of this? Delta of this is 4b square minus 4ac, which is 4 into b square minus ac, which is 0. That means first equation is having equal roots. So if A, B, C are in GP, first equation is having equal roots. When once you know that, what is sum of the roots 2 alpha is equal to minus 2b by a. So alpha is what? Minus b by a. So alpha plus beta means 2 alpha is equal to minus b by a means minus 2b by a. Therefore alpha is what? Minus b by a. So the roots of this equation are what? Each minus b by a. Since these two equations are having a common root, minus b by a has to satisfy this. So d into b square by a square minus 2e into b by a plus f is equal to 0. Yes, understood? You got like this. Now the next point is, you should remember this. B square is equal to AC, we should remember. Okay, right? Now divide with C. Divide with C. When you divide with C, what you are going to get? B square is what? AC by A square C minus 2EB by AC plus F by C 0. So this made me to divide with what? C. 1A, 1A, 1C, 1C will cancel. So next, what are the cancellations? AC is equal to what? B square. 1B, 1B will cancel. 2E by B is equal to D by A plus F by C. Implies D by A, E by B, F by C are in AB. This implies A by D, B by E, C by F are in HB. So this is one of the important questions. Yes, understood? The next question is plus 2 root 6 whole to the power of x square minus 3 plus 5 minus 2 root 6 whole to the power of x square minus 3 is equal to 10. Solve the equation. That is our next question. See, you should observe that 5 plus 2 root 6 whole to the power of x square minus 3 is equal to t. Implies 5 minus 2 root 6 whole to the power of x square minus 3 is 1 by t. You multiply this, you will get what? This is a conjugate of this. When you multiply 25 minus 24 whole power means 1 power anything is what? 1. So this into this is 1. Like that, you can easily guess. If this is t, that should be 1 by t. T plus 1 by t is equal to 10. So t square minus 10t plus 1 is 0. So t will be what? 10 plus or minus 100 minus 4 by 2, which is 10 plus or minus 96, means you can take outside what? 4 root 6 by 2. So 5 plus or minus 2 root 6. Yes, understood? So you may have 5 plus 2 root 6 whole power x square minus 3 is equal to 5 plus 2 root 6, or 5 plus 2 root 6 whole square x square minus 3 is equal to 5 minus 2 root 6, which is nothing but 5 plus 2 root 6 whole power minus 1. You multiply above and below with 5 plus 2 root 6. Either this is equal to this, or this is equal to this, means this is as good as this. So this implies x square minus 3 is equal to 1. This implies x square minus 3 is minus 1. X is equal to plus or minus 2. X is equal to plus or minus root. Right? You can think like this. So this is also one of the good problems. The next question is, if A, B, C are odd integers, then ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 cannot have rational roots. If a, b, c are odd integers, ax square plus bx plus c cannot have rational roots. So the next question is, a less than or equal to 0. A less than or equal to 0. Solve the equation x square minus 2a into mod x minus a minus 3a square is equal to 0. So a less than 0, you have to solve this equation. Right. A value is less than 0. Your first duty is you should remove mod. You recall this concept. Mod f of x is equal to f of x provided f of x greater than or equal to 0. Minus f of x provided f of x less than or equal to 0. This is your mod concept. So first you consider case 1. X minus a greater than or equal to 0. X is what? Greater than or equal to a. Then the equation becomes x square minus 2x, because mod x minus a is x minus a only, plus 2a square minus 3a square is 0. You will get like this. You solve this equation. X is equal to 2a plus or minus 4a square minus plus 4a square by 2. Understood? This is a plus or minus, this is what root 8 means what root 2 na? Root 2 because root 2 a you will get root 2 a. So this is a into 1 plus root 2 a into 1 minus root 2. So two values of x are positive. Two values of x are positive. Now listen to me. Your x must be what? Greater than a. A is what? A negative quantity. Listen, a is a negative quantity. X is what? Greater than a. So a is a negative quantity. X is what? Greater than a. So now, if you observe this, a is negative quantity, you are multiplying a negative quantity by a positive quantity. Means its value decreases. For example, you multiply minus 2 with 3, you will get what? Minus 6. So its value decreases. So this will be what for you? This will be, so its value will be decreasing. So a into 1 plus root 2 is definitely greater than what? A. Is definitely greater than what? A will get. A into 1 plus root 2, if you multiply a negative quantity with a positive quantity, its value will be what? Decreasing. This is minus 2 into 3 is definitely what you will get? Less than minus 2. Sorry. Minus 2 into 3 is definitely less than minus 2. So therefore, this is definitely what? Less than a. Now, negative quantity into negative quantity is what? Positive. So this is definitely what? Greater than a. So now, your x values are these two. So which will satisfy your answer? X must be greater than a means this must be what? Greater than a. So x is equal to 1 minus root 2 into a suits your answer. Yes, understood? So here you should be careful. Your solution should be greater than a means you should check out. If you get any confusion, you think like this. Minus 2 into 3 is minus 6. Definitely less than what? Your a is minus 2, let us say. Then this into this is less. So negative into negative is what? Positive. So this is your answer. This is your result. So this is your case number 1. Then we will discuss case 2. Case 2 is what? X minus a less than or equal to 0. Then you are going to get x square plus 2ax minus 2a square minus 3a square is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 2a plus or minus 4a square plus 20a square by 2. So minus 2a plus or minus 24 means what? 24 means 4, right? 2 root 6a by 2, which is a into minus 1 plus root 6, a into minus 1 minus root 6, a into minus 1 minus root 6. Remember, your x must be what? Less than or equal to a. A is a negative quantity. So when a is a negative quantity, negative into negative is what? Positive. So this is definitely greater than a. This is definitely what? Less than a. Right? Watch. Positive quantity into negative quantity, if you multiply, you will get what? Less than a, just now I shown. Your x must be what? Less than a means here x greater than a you are having. X is less than a means this answer shows. This answer fails. So Your x will be equivalent to how much for you? A into minus 1 plus root 6. So these are your solutions of the equation. Right? This is a very important question. You should be very careful. First you should remove the mod. Mod x minus a is x minus a provided x greater than a. Then remove the mod. Solve the equation. When you get two solutions, you should ask here. Your x should be greater than or equal to a. A is what? Negative quantity. So, negative quantity into positive quantity definitely makes it what? Lesser negative. Means less than a. Negative into negative is what? Positive. Therefore, greater than a you will get. Here your x happens to be greater than a means you have to consider this. So, x is 1 minus root 2 into a, you got it. Next. X less than or equal to a. Then mod x minus a is what? Minus of x minus a. So I wrote like this. Then I have solved the equation. I got two roots. After getting the two roots, then think a less than 0. So negative into positive is what? Less than a. Means x less than a you got. So this is your root. Negative into negative is what? Positive. So x greater than a. So this cannot be your answer. So your two answers are what? These two. This is how you are supposed to think on this problem. Okay, understood? That. You read out this question. Solve the equation a plus b into ax plus b. A plus b into ax plus b into a minus bx is equal to a square x minus b square into a plus bx into a plus bx. Solve the following equation. Is our reference. You first put it in the form of quadratic. You are going to get a plus b into minus ab x square. Next a square x minus b square x. A square minus b square into x plus ab minus of this into this. A square b x square. A square b x square. A square b this means plus a cube minus b cube into x minus ab square is 0. This is what you are having. Then x square into what you are going to get? Minus ab into a plus b. Okay, equal minus x square. This is how much? Plus a square plus x into a plus b into a square minus b square minus a cube minus b cube. H plus ab into a plus b plus ab square is equal to 0. This is what you got it. Okay, right? Understood? So this is x square into ab into a plus b plus a square b minus x into a plus b into a cube minus b cube sorry, a square minus b square minus a cube minus b cube minus ab into a plus b plus a is equal to 0 you are having. This is what you are having, right? Now listen to me. If we closely look at this equation, if we put x is equal to 1, it satisfies what? Because we will get what? A plus b into a minus b LHS. What is RHS? A square minus b square into a plus b. So LHS is RHS. So by inspection, 1 is a root of this equation. So this also has to satisfy because this is nothing but on simplification is what this. So let us say other root is what? Alpha. Consider product of roots. 1 into alpha is this by this. So you will get minus ab into 2a plus b by what? ab into, you can take ab outside, you are going to get what? A plus b plus a. A plus b plus a. That is nothing but what? 2a plus b. So you will get what? Minus 1. So the other root is what? Minus 1 you will get. Yes, understood? See, by seeing this type of idea should click. By observation of this, you just try with, just inspect. If I put x is equal to 1, it satisfies. So for this, 1 is a root, other root you can call alpha, product of roots you consider, then you will get your answer. Okay? Right. Here are the next question. Cos beta minus 1 into x square plus cos beta into x plus sin beta is equal to 0 has real roots. This equation has real roots. It is always having real roots. Then beta belongs to which of the following intervals? 0 to 2 pi, 0 to 2 pi, minus pi to 0, 0 to pi, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. And usual delta we calculate. You will get what? Cos squared beta minus 4 sin beta into 1 minus cos beta. Sorry, class 11. You will get like this. Now listen. Here, what is this? Delta is always greater than or equal to 0 because the equation is having real roots. Then what are possible values of beta? Listen. Cos squared beta is always positive. 1 minus cos beta, definitely positive because cos beta is always less than 1. If you take care of the point that sin beta is also positive. If sin beta is also positive, this is always greater than 0. See, remember, you may ask one thing. Maybe for some negative values of beta, this minus this may be positive. It is not like that. What he says it is always having real roots. Means this should be always greater than 0 means the minimum choice for this for us is what? You just make sin beta positive. If you make sin beta positive, this is always what? Greater than 0. The equation always will have what? Real roots. In which interval sin beta is always positive? Definitely this. Is it not? 0 to pi. So like this, you are expected to answer this question. Okay, understood? Here, say, you may say one thing. Here, sin beta, even if for some values of sin beta, if you get a negative quantity, this minus this may be positive, no doubt. But not always. Since it is having the real roots always, beta has to be in the interval 0 to pi. If you take care of that point, then the equation will always have what? Real roots. Okay, understood? Right. Say the next question is alpha comma beta are roots of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then a root of the equation, a root of the equation a cube x square plus abcx, a cube x square plus abcx plus c cube is equal to 0. See, the choice is first one, alpha plus beta. Second one, alpha square plus beta. Third one, alpha square minus beta. Fourth one, alpha square beta. Fourth one is alpha square beta. Right? Now, see, when you come across a multiple choice question like this, I never advise you to do in general. You first take this. Alpha and beta are what? Some roots. You choose one quadratic equation, simplest quadratic equation. Shall I consider x square minus 3x x square minus let us say 3x. Okay, no problem. 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. I consider. Alpha is what? 1. Let us say beta is 2. Right? Now, what are ABC for this? A is 1, B is minus 3, C is 2. Now, what is this equation? A cube and a 1 cube. So, x square. ABC is how much? 6x. C cube is what? 8. What are the roots of this? 2, 4. Now you ask. Alpha plus beta, how much? 1 plus 2, 3. So, this fails. Alpha square plus beta, 1 plus 2, fails. Alpha square minus beta, 1 minus 2, no, you are not getting it. See, alpha plus beta means 3, but you are not getting it. 1 plus 2, 3, you are not getting it. Alpha square minus beta is what? 1 minus 2 minus 1, you are not getting it. Alpha square into beta, so 1 into 2, 2. So, your answer is what? This. You can check it up like this. So this is best way to tackle this type of questions. Choose some possible equation with some simplest roots. Then get ABC values, write this equation, solve that equation. You just go on checking it up. Which choice will suit your answer like this? That choice you can put it and you can get your answer. See, if you want to do in general this problem, you have to struggle like this. You have to divide throughout with a cube. Then you will get x square plus bc by a square x plus c by a whole cube 0. Then this will become x square. This is b by a, c by a. What is b by a? Minus of alpha plus beta. Minus of alpha plus beta, alpha beta x. Plus alpha cube beta cube is equal to 0. Right? Then solve this equation. Then you will get alpha square beta as one of the solving is not that easy. The verification like this is always what the simplest work you can do it. Okay, right. If you want to solve this separately. That the next question. The roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 are in the form of k plus 1 by k, k plus 2 by k plus 1. See, the roots of this equation are in the form like this. Then the value of a plus b plus c whole square. Then the value of a plus b plus c whole square. See, the choice is b square minus 4ac, b square minus 2ac, 2b square minus ac, b square minus ac. So, which of the following is correct? See, the roots of the equation are in the form of k plus 1 by k, k plus 2 by k. Then which is correct is our question. Here also we will go for what? Inspection method. First what I will do is, I will put k is 1. It should be true for any k. Then the roots are what? 2 comma, how much? K plus 1 by 1 and 2. Then next 3 by 2. Correct. K is 1. You form a quadratic equation whose roots are this. X square minus this plus this. 4 plus 3 into 7 by 2x. Plus 6. Sorry, plus 3 is equal to 0. 2x square minus 7x plus 6 is equal to 0. A is what? 2. B is minus 7. Say 6. You ask, what is a plus b plus c whole square? A plus b plus c whole square is how much for you? 1. Right. You got 1. Then verify the choice. Take this. B square means 49 minus 4 into 2 into 6 is what? 1. So this is our answer. Then verify your this. When this is the answer, this cannot be your answer. You cannot verify this. What about this? 2 into 49 minus 12. No, this is not your answer. This is 49 minus 6. So this is also not your answer. Your answer is what? B square minus 4 is. Yes, understood? See, here I given k is 1. If you want, you can put k is equal to 2 also and do this problem. There is nothing else. You will get same answers. Same answer you are going to get. See, if you get like this, this must be true for any value of k. That's why k is your choice. You cannot put k 0. You cannot put k 0. You cannot even put k minus 1 because that does not exist. So you choose the values, the simplest values that will exist. Get the quadratic equation, calculate ABC values, a plus b plus c whole square you estimate, then go on verifying your choice. It saves your time. So whenever you come across a general question like this, you should not try to do it in general. If you try to do it in general, you can do it, but it takes a lot of time. I don't advise that method. Okay, right. The next question is, find all possible positive integral values. Positive integral values of alpha for which roots of 6x square minus 11x plus alpha is equal to 0 are rational numbers. All possible integral values of alpha for which roots of this equation are rational numbers. See, what are roots? X is equal to 11 plus or minus square root of 121 minus 24 alpha by what? 12. See, for a root to be rational, this must be perfect square. So 121 minus 24 alpha is positive perfect square. It should be positive perfect square. Now you stop, you have to inspect. Alpha cannot be 0. Alpha minimum value is what? 1. Alpha 1. What will get? Alpha 1 means 97. No, not possible. Alpha is 2. So 121, 48. So not possible. Alpha is equal to 3 units. So alpha is equal to 3 means 121, 72. 49. 49 is a perfect square. So alpha is 3. Alpha is 4. So 121, 96. 25. So alpha is equal to 4 possible. Alpha is equal to 5. 121. 1 possible. Alpha is equal to 6 means you get negative. So only these 3 values. Alpha is equal to 1 fails. Alpha is equal to 2 fails. Alpha is equal to 3, 4, 5, etc. If you consider, you will get what? 121 minus 24 alpha is a perfect square. You want only positive integral values of alpha. So consider 3, 4, 5 and try to complete this problem. Right. Okay. This is one of your previous mains questions. Next question is find value of x for which x square plus 19x plus 92 is a perfect square. It is a perfect square. Values of x for which this is a perfect square. So x square plus 19x plus 92 must be perfect square. What must be your x values is the question. See, perfect square means, how does it look like? X square plus 19x plus 92 must be in the form of n square. Correct? In the form of n square. You bring everything onto one side. 19x plus 92 minus n square is 0. X is equal to minus 19 plus or minus 19 square. 19 into 19. 361 plus 4n square minus 368 whole divided by 2. X is this. This is equal to minus 19 plus or minus square root of 4n square means what? 2n whole square minus 7 by 2 units. Correct. Understood? Yes, I think you are following the point. Find the values of x for which this is a perfect square means this is n square, then you got like this. Now, find the problem should be rational values of x, not just any value, rational values of x. That's understood? So you got like this. Now listen. For this should be rational. This must be what? A perfect square. So 2n square minus 7 must be a perfect square. So 2n square minus 7 must be in the form of what? K square. In the form of k square. 2n whole square, of course. Which implies 2n whole square minus k square is equal to 7. Now the question here is, the difference of two perfect squares is 7. When does it is possible? Is our question. The difference of two perfect squares is 7 is possible in only one case. That is 16 minus 9, 7. In no other case it is possible. 16 is what? In the form of 4 square. K is what here? 3 square. K square is 3 square. So the only possibility is 4 whole square minus 3 square is equal to this. So your 2n must be 4 and your k must be what? 3. K must be 3. Then only it is possible. Understood? So therefore, what are your x values? Minus 19 plus or minus. So what is this? 3 na? 3 by 2 you will get. So ultimately, what are your x values you are going to get? X is equal to, if you take plus 3, minus 8. If you take minus 3, you are going to get how much? Minus 11. So, you please just make a correction in the question. Find all possible integral values of x for which this is a perfect square, not just values of x. Please correct the question. So, the correct question is all possible integral values of x for which x square plus 19x plus 92 is a perfect square. So, equate it to n square, solve it for x, then after getting up to this, you ask a question. For x to be integer, this should be what? A perfect square, positive perfect square. So 2n whole square minus 7 will be in the form of what? K square. The only possibility for difference of two squares is equal to 7 is what? 4 square minus 3 square. That is 16 minus 9. Only one set possible, remaining all fails. If you once identify that point, then the problem will have a solution like this. Yes, understood? So the next question is, alpha comma beta are roots of lambda into x square plus x. Lambda into x square plus x plus 5 is equal to 0. Where lambda 1, lambda 2 are two values of lambda. Two values of lambda. Lambda 1 and lambda 2 are two values of lambda for which alpha by beta plus beta by alpha is equal to 4. Then find lambda 1 by lambda 2 plus lambda 2 by lambda 1. lambda 1 by lambda 2 plus lambda 2 by lambda 1. So you have to calculate the value of this. You write first this quadratic equation neatly. Lambda x square x into 1 plus lambda plus 5h. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus of 1 plus lambda by lambda. Alpha beta is equal to 5 by lambda. Now you observe this. So when you consider this, you take LCM. Alpha square plus beta square by alpha beta is equal to 4 you will get. So alpha square plus beta square is 4 alpha beta. You can write like this: alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta is equal to 4 alpha beta. What is alpha plus beta whole square? 1 plus lambda whole square by lambda is equal to 6 into 5 by lambda. You can cancel one lambda. Then you are going to get lambda square plus 2 lambda plus 1 is equal to 30 lambda. Lambda square minus 28 lambda plus 1 is 0. For this, lambda 1, lambda 2 are roots. So, for this equation, lambda 1 and lambda 2 happens to be roots. Now, you require the value of this. Lambda 1 by lambda 2 plus lambda 2 by lambda. Lambda 1 square, lambda 2 square by lambda 1 lambda. What is lambda 1 plus lambda 2? 28. What is lambda 1, lambda 2? 1. This is as good as lambda 1 plus lambda 2 whole square by this. Right? This is equivalent to 28 square minus 2 by 1. Correct? What is 28 square? 28 into 30. 6, 4, 8, 7. This is 784 minus 2 by 1. So which is 782. Is it okay? Just watch. Hey, simplification. Oh, right. 6 alpha beta, 4 alpha beta. I think you have followed the procedure. This is one of the important questions. Just watch the calculations. Anything wrong in the calculations? Yeah, 782, correct. So the answer is the multiple choice. It's a multiple choice question. One of the answers is 782. Yes, okay. Put it in the form of quadratic in x. Write alpha plus beta. You try to get a quadratic in lambda. Then for this quadratic, lambda 1 and lambda 2 are roots. Then you have to estimate that. Yes, I think you followed. The next question is find all integer values of x for which integer values of a, for which the equation x minus a into x plus 1 is equal to 3 will have integer roots. Will have integer roots. Find all integer values of a for which this quadratic equation will have integer roots. That is our next question. So listen, x minus a into x plus 1 is equal to 3. 3 is a prime number. What are its factors? 3 and what? 1. So, since a is integer, x is integer, x minus a is integer, x plus 1 is integer. So, you may have like this, x minus a is 1, x plus 1 is equal to 3 you may have. Or x minus a is minus 1, x plus 1 is minus 3 you may have. X minus a is 3, x plus 1 is what? 1 you may have. X minus a is minus 3, x plus 1 is equal to minus 1 also you may have. You should write integer factorization of 3. If you take this, see from this x is equal to 2. From this, if you put x is equal to 2, 2 minus a is equal to 1, a is 1. From this, x is equal to 4. If you put x is equal to 4 in this, 4 minus a is equal to minus 1, a is 5. If you take this, x is equal to 0. If you put x is equal to 0, a is what? Minus 3. See, 0 is an integer. 0 is a non-negative, non-positive integer. If you take this, x is equal to minus 2. If you put x is equal to minus 2 minus a is minus 3 and your a will be what? 1. So, all possible integer values of a for which this equation will have integer roots means you have to think in these lines. So, you have to consider what? Prime factorization for 3. Prime factorization for 3 is what? 1 into 3. 3 is a prime number. So, 1 into 3 minus 1 into minus 3. 3 into 1 minus 3 into minus 1, like that you have to consider and do the problem. Okay? Understood? Right. See, the next question is alpha comma beta are roots of the equation x square minus p into x plus 1 minus q is equal to 0. Then the value of alpha square plus 2 alpha plus 1 by alpha square plus 2 alpha plus q plus beta square plus 2 beta plus 1 by beta square plus 2 beta plus q is equal to choice is 0, 1, 2 and finally q. This is the other question. See, the best way to do this question is by considering one numerical example. So this equation is as good as x square minus px minus p minus q 0. Consider one equation like this. X square minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Alpha is what? 1. Beta is 2. P is equal to 3 direct. What is minus p minus q? So Q is equal to minus 5 because P is what? 3. So Q is equal to minus P minus 2 means minus 5. Then you substitute. The 1 plus 2 into 4. 3 minus 5 minus 2. Okay. 4 plus 4 8 to 9. 4 plus 4 8. 8 minus 5 is what? 3. So this is minus 2 plus 3 1. Your answer is 1. You can do like this. I feel this is the best way to tackle this type of problems. Suppose you want to do in general this problem. It's only academic interest. See, you should always try to finish off the problem early like this. This equation is x square minus px minus p minus q is equal to 0. Alpha plus beta is equal to p. Alpha beta is minus p minus q. Consider 1 plus alpha into 1 plus beta. 1 plus alpha beta, alpha beta. 1 plus p minus q is what? 1 minus q. So 1 minus q happens to be 1 plus alpha into 1 plus beta. 1 minus q is equal to that. Then what is your q minus 1? Minus of 1 plus alpha into 1 plus beta. That is your q minus 1. Yes, understood? I think you followed. Now observe this. This is alpha plus 1 whole square by, this is what? Alpha plus 1 whole square plus q minus 1. This is beta plus 1 whole square by beta plus 1 whole square plus q minus 1. Correct? You will get like this. Now you substitute q minus 1 value. Alpha plus 1 whole square by alpha plus 1 whole square minus 1 plus alpha into 1 plus beta. Beta plus 1 whole square by beta plus 1 whole square minus 1 plus alpha into 1 plus beta. You got like this. You can cancel 1 alpha plus 1. So alpha plus 1 by, what you are going to get? Alpha plus 1 minus beta. Okay? Beta plus 1 by beta plus 1 minus alpha. So this is alpha plus 1 by alpha minus beta. Is beta minus alpha. So minus beta plus 1 by alpha minus beta. LCM is alpha minus beta. Alpha plus 1 minus beta minus 1, which is 1. So you can plan like that. Okay, either you can do like this, or you can take one numerical example and verify the choice. The best way is what? To save the time, taking some numerical example and verifying the choice. That is the best way to save the time. The next question is k into 6x square plus 3 plus rx minus minus 2x square, plus 2x square minus 1 is 0. 6k into 2x square plus 1. 6k into 2x square plus 1 plus px plus 4x square minus 2 is equal to 0 have same roots. The two equations are having same roots. They are having same roots. Then the value of 2r minus p is equal to, then the value of 2r minus p is how much? See, when the two equations are having same roots, their coefficients are in proportion. So their coefficients are in proportion. That is the concept. Then you put the two equations neatly like this. X square into 6k plus 2 plus rx plus 3k minus 1 is 0. X square into 12k plus 4 plus px plus 6k minus 2 is equal to 0. You compare. This is as good as 2 into 3k plus 1 by 4 into 3k plus 1. R by P. 3k minus 1 by 2 into 3k minus 1. 2 twos. 1 by 2. You cross multiply. 2r is equal to P. 2r minus P is equal to 0. Hence 2r minus P is equal to 0. Quadratic equations having same roots means their coefficients are in proportion. This is what you are supposed to reach.